Talking sports with Maurice. With Maurice. Covering the league from the west to the east. All the game that he's kicking. Clutch time he ain't missing. Lost again but you dissing. Zip your lips, just listen. 3rd and 1, we attacking. No time for play action. Reggie White when I slap him. Bosa Bear, go sack him. Jamar Chase, take him deep. Colin Cap, take a knee. Justin Tucker, give me 3. Tyreek Hill, too much.
All right. You know, and I know week 9 was a hell of a week in the NFL. It was definitely indeed, as I categorize, a slobber knocker. We had a quarterback that didn't know nobody's name, went out there and put on a show and led his team to a victory. We had a running back was able to kick a damn field goal, and it was one of the deciding factors of the outcome of the game. And I seen one of the best defensive players in the NFL body surf. It was one hell of a week 9. Buckle up. I'm locked and loaded and ready to put on the show. Here we go. Recap of week 9. Recap. Let's go, baby. And on Thursday night, it was a jump off of week 9. We had the Tennessee Titans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers came out on top 20-16. The Steelers are now 5-3. The disappointing Titans fall to 3-5. Oh yeah, we got a real early for this. Potentially the game of the year. I had this game circled on my calendar, and yes, indeed, I got up early for the Miami Dolphins versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Frankfurt, Germany. And this game did not disappoint. However, it was good. It was entertaining. I mean, you know, all that good stuff. Didn't disappoint because we knew the Miami Dolphins. Are they fraudulent? Are they frauds? I said fraudulent. Even though they stunk up Germany, I didn't say flagellants. The Dolphins were shut out in the first half for the first time this season. However, it seemed like right before the half, it looked like the Miami Dolphins was going to cut the game to a 1-score game. They gave the ball to Tyreek Hill and let him see what it is, what it do, because he did say he had something special planned if he scored a touchdown. And the Dolphins were in the red zone, but Tyreek Hill fumbled, and not only did he fumble, but it was a lateral on the play, and the Kansas City Chiefs took it to the house for a 21-0 halftime lead. Now here's the thing. The Dolphins got shut out in the first half. The Kansas City Chiefs got shut out in the second half. Crazy. The Kansas City Chiefs come up with the victory 21-14, improving on the year 7-2. The Miami Dolphins fall to 6-3. It better not be frauds, damn it. Let me find out. Jaron Allen had his first start for the Minnesota Vikings, and everything was looking good as he was 5 for 6 for 78 yards and had the Minnesota Vikings knocking on heaven's door. Well, but he tried to roll out and run and ended up getting concussed earlier that week. Let me go ahead and rewind it. The Minnesota Vikings made a trade with the Arizona Cardinals for Joshua Dobbs. So Joshua Dobbs was not prepared to play in the game, but he's a rocket scientist. That means he learned the playbook in 24 hours. Now, he did not know this. He said on record, he did not know a lot of the players' names. He did not know the playbook. He just went out there and what you call played football. Led the Vikings to an amazing victory. I was very proud of. I really thought that, the Falcons was going to get them. Just being freaking honest. Hello. But the Minnesota Vikings prevailed 31-28 in a nail biter, improving on into the season 5-4. The Falcons fall to 4-5. All right. I have not had any outtakes. I better not jinx myself. The Arizona Cardinals are facing the Dog Pound. The Browns had no problem with the Cardinals beating them 27-0, improving on the season 5-3. The Arizona Cardinals fall to 1-8, and their only win was against the Dallas Cowboys still. Damn! The Packers finally got some love as they beat the Rams 20-3, improving on the year to 3-5. The Los Angeles Rams fall now to 3-6. It's looking like the season is starting to get away from the Rams. The Washington Commanders was cleaning house this week, getting rid of Chase Young and also Sweat. But however, it was no sweat against the New England Patriots as the Commanders prevailed 20-17, beating the Patriots and improving on the season to 4-5. Their season is not done. The Patriots, however, fall to 2-7, and we can all say the fork is in Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. Josh McDaniels, but not. In the somewhat ugly game, the Chicago Bears versus the New Orleans Saints. The Saints came on top 24-17 as the Bears just had fumbleitis in the fourth quarter on several of their possessions. They fall now on the season to 2-7. They're done. The fork's in them. The Saints improved to 5-4. Leaders of the NFC South. Wasn't it just the Falcons last week? And the Buccaneers 2 weeks ago? Okay. I see how the NFC South going to go. Okay. The Baltimore Ravens was facing the Seattle Seahawks, and the Ravens wiped the floor, or should I say field, with the Seahawks 37-3. They rushed for damn near 300 yards, 298 for who's counting, as they had a dominant performance over the Seattle Seahawks, again prevailing. Where's that damn score? 37-3, improving on the season to 7-2. The Seattle Seahawks fall to 5-3. I watched this game on my phone. I was at the Ramate. Some folks call it the swap meet or the flea market. Whatever you call it, I was there and I came up. I was started in Farmersville, California, and I skipped over Selma. I was going to go to the flea market, swap meet, Ramate in Selma, but I ended up settling in Fresno, and I came up. I definitely came up. However, but this game was the most exciting game of the day. The Houston Texans versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was, what the hell was going on? As the Buccaneers scored a late touchdowns with 38 seconds to go, you thought, okay, that was it? C.J. Stroud led his team to a touchdown to seal it, 39-37. The Houston Texans are now 4-4 on the season. The Buccaneers fall to 3-5. C.J. Stroud is unbelievable. Had 5 touchdowns, and that's a rookie record of 470 passing yards. Dude is nasty. He is for real. And I'm not saying nasty like Deshaun Watson. I'm just saying nasty like he got grit, he got grime. He is him. Colts get past the Panthers 27-13, improving now on the season to 4-5. The Panthers fall now to 1-7. All right, we have the New York Football Giants versus the Las Vegas Raiders, led by the first all-black trio. President. That's black lady. How you doing, Queen? Black general manager and a black head coach. And that head coach was Antonio Pierce, former linebacker of the New York Football Giants. He said, yeah, I'm from the CPT. You know what I'm saying? We used to slap NWA. It's a Compton thing. So he grew up a Raider. And it was meant to be and all this stuff. And I tell you what, it showed that after Josh McDaniels got fired, they had a party. Devontae Adams was in the locker room playing basketball like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? They were happy. They were free. They were not under a thumb of a name. I told y'all last season, the Raiders had to regroup their troops and they went out for a name. And they didn't have to. They did not have to. But they replaced Chucky because his emails, his racist statements, his homophobic, or whatever the case may be, they got him fired. He got fired, but he got paid like a mug. Just like Josh McDaniels. He did a crappy job. He shouldn't have been the Raiders head coach to begin with. He tried to make the Las Vegas Raiders the Las Vegas Patriots, and it did not work. And one of the first things that the Raiders did was tell Jimmy Garoppolo, sit your monkey ass down. Here come their rookie Aiden O'Connell. He got the job done. The Raiders dog walked the New York Football Giants 30-6, improving now on the season to 4-5. The Giants fall to 2-7. The fork is in them. That means they're not going to the playoffs, and their season is they're hot garbage, and it's a wrapper going back. In the game of the week, we had the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, versus Fly Eagles Fly, and they were playing in the city of brotherly love, and this was a slobber knocker of a game. I had to go back and watch replay. I was at my cousin's house. Cousin, he a Giants fan. My other cousin, he a Raider fan, so that's what we did. However, I do understand that Dakota Prescott played a good game. But I'm like, did he? How you play a good game when he stepped out of bounds when he could have got the 2-point conversion? Because on the next drive, when he got sacked and he didn't do diddly squat, there was a field goal range. It could have had a possibility of taking the game into overtime. I don't care that he threw for over 370 yards and had some touchdowns with no interceptions. And when the game counts, you make the right decisions. Eagles prevailed over the Dallas Cowboys 28-23, improving on the season 8-1. The Dallas Cowboys fall now to 5-3. Marvel in the building. She's been a good girl tonight. She ain't get no damn treat though. Sunday Night Football. Now that was a treat for the fans. The Buffalo Bills versus the Cincinnati Bengals. And again, Joe Burrow was thorough with his arms and his legs. How Josh Allen. Are the Buffalo Bills frauds as well? Just like the Miami Dolphins or the 49er frauds? Are these teams only capable of beating? Well, I can't even say that about the 49ers because they lost to a 2-4 team. I have no idea what the hell is going on. But I know one thing. The Cincinnati Bengals are turning the page. They are turning the corner. They are playing like they should have been playing all season long. And that is unbeatable. They took care of business over the Buffalo Bills 24-18, improving on the season to 5-3. The Buffalo Bills fall now to 5-4. Monday night in the Meadowlands, you had the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Jets. The Jets. And what the Jets have, and I'm going to come out and say it just like this, they got a punk for a quarterback. I watched this game too, certainly did. I was able to watch the Bills and Bengals, so I got a closer eye. I understand everything that went on in that game. And the Chargers and Jets, I understand everything that went on in that game. Turnovers. Not only that, Zach Wilson is what you call a wussy. Seen it from my own self. Third quarter, about 7 minutes to go. Third and manageable. He scrambles. Looked like he was able to pick up the first down, but he just pitches it to the running back. You take it. You take it. Running back got crushed. Now, me and Troy Aikman, we really don't agree on a lot, but we don't agree on this play.
This is one that Zach Wilson was going to keep, because you're going to see he does a good job stepping up in the pocket. He flips it, but you've got Kenneth Murray right there to make a play on him. But if Zach keeps it, he probably, well, not probably, he definitely picks up that first down. 40.
And once again, it was too much Herbert, too much Austin Eckler, which is absolutely the MVP of the Chargers. And the defense actually showed up for the Chargers as well. They was putting in work. They beat the New York Jets 27-6, improving on the season to now 4-4. The Jets fall now to 4-4 because they got a punk at quarterback. I mean, the deer in headlights. I tell you what, he's not tough like Baker Mayfield. Okay, I'm not gonna compare to like at upper echelon quarterbacks and stuff like that. You know, I'm not gonna compare him like to Burrow or Mahomes or anything like that. You know, as far as with Zach Wilson, I'm gonna compare him to Baker Mayfield. Zach Wilson is not tough. Baker Mayfield would try to go through a brick wall for a first down. He proved it. I mean, he played his ass off. Okay, versus the Houston Texans. He played his ass off. Zach Wilson, he's not it. He's not it. I don't understand all this talk about, oh, he just, you know, Aaron Rodgers is there and he's going to just take over after Aaron Rodgers retire. What? This dude cannot lead. He has a couple good throws here and there, absolutely. He's in the NFL. He should make some damn good throws. Hello. He's an NFL quarterback. It's not a good one. If the Jets want to make it anywhere near the playoffs, let's keep praying Aaron Rodgers comes back. This has been my recap. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, bing, so you don't miss any of my weekly shows. This is fun, and that's it.